We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing right now, you mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Yeah, you gotta slap something up.
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna actually put on the
You
episode.
you're putting the episode.
I'm gonna
Alright,
put the
cool,
episode on
cool,
as well.
cool. Alright, so while Joe is putting the episode, I'm just gonna let you know. So, the main event. So, Star Wars Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 11, live review. Like, so much is going on today, yeah. I don't know. I know you guys weren't ready for this, innit? But this is the first time we're doing a live review. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, it had to be Star Wars. So, sir, where do you want to go with this one?
Let's get just the easy stuff out of the way.
Okay.
Like obviously this is a 4-part. Do you know what I'm saying? This is part 3 of a 4-episode arc, and much like the last 2 episodes, episode 9 and 10, production 10 out of 10. The music in this episode, I feel like, takes a step up. Takes a step up from the last 2 episodes.
Do you reckon that was Ludwig on it?
Fam,
I was actually supposed to check it.
I don't know, but
Let me check.
They play. Listen, this has got. I can't remember.
I was actually supposed to check it.
They play one song in this, which is from Revenge. In fact, they play quite a lot of revenge music remixed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And the music in this is mad. The directing in this is mad, bruv. There's 2 minutes of this episode where there's no dialogue. There's no dialogue. It's not even music. It's sounds. It's visuals, bro. It is crazy. Like the level of production on this episode is mad. Like it's crazy. Like this is what I keep saying. Dave Filoni, I believe, has outgrown Clone Wars, because the stuff that he needs to be doing, I feel like he's reached. Like I don't know if you can go further with Clone Wars on a production level than we're at.
You know what? Like it's going back to what we were just talking about. Like I think he just stuck to what
plan.
George taught him, innit? Like all those years when man was like, oh, this is how we're seeing things. This is how we want to do it, and he just stayed with it. He just took those basic things that he was taught that he thought it was impossible, and just made it like a regular thing. And obviously, as time goes by, you know, like obviously he had to teach his team as well around him. So now everybody's on board. So obviously, everything's gonna get greater, innit? So, I mean, it's the music in this was mad.
Bruv, yeah, man. I feel like it's sick that this episode is happening concurrently with Revenge of the Sith. I want to talk about a couple things that I don't like first.
Go on.
There's 2 main things I don't like. One is carried over from the last 2 episodes. Is Ahsoka, innit? Like, I feel like Ahsoka's OP now. Bro, in each one of these episodes, she gets like a 2-minute segment of doing unlimited crud, whatever she wants. Like the scene where she's like, oh, her and Captain Rex are talking, and he's like, oh, do you need a parachute? She's like, no, I'm good. And then she proceeds to jump from like 20 spaceships, boom, 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 ends in a superhero landing, big explosion behind. Then she's battling off 20 Mandalorians shooting her at the same time. Listen, it's too much.
Bruv.
It's too much. Because what it does, yeah, is that, listen, Ahsoka is a sick character. She doesn't need to be overblown. She's like, you know what I'm saying? We've seen this character grow from a youth. Like, we know how peppered she is. And I feel like when you do it, you are doing it at the expense of other characters. Because now you got 10 Mandalorians shooting at you, and Ahsoka is just fighting all of that off. Easy.
Like it's easy.
Like it's with nothing. Bro, you're downgrading the Mandalorians. You're making the Mandalorians looking like the dark elves. Yeah, like the dark elves in 4. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, whoa. Like, I don't like.
That.
And there's 2 scenes where that happens.
Bruv.
There's 2 scenes where that happens.
One thing that got me, yeah, is that when she's on top of the she's surrounded
by
clones, And I have never seen this
from no one.
From no one.
Anybody.
No one. Even Ventress in the early days of Clone Wars, where she just like they're in the corridor and she just like come over here, and like even that's sick. Like even with if we're talking about lightsaber fighting, Grievous, one of the best ones. Man didn't even see it like that.
Bro,
even
he's
though
got 4 lightsabers, bro.
Bruv, and she's out here. I don't know. Maybe it's because technology's improved. I don't know. But what I've saw in those, I don't know, a whole minute of just deflecting, and the fact that she clocks and the camera does this on purpose. Looks, oh, this is where my escaping is gonna be. Boom, boom, boom. Like I'm deflecting upwards, like a yo-yo,
without hurting any of the clones. She doesn't hurt any clones. She deflects like 100 bullets all into the sky to get the perfect getaway. I think it's too much.
At some point, man needs to start asking questions.
Bro, like she's got to get hit by at least one. She's got, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's too much. It's too much.
Crazy.
And it's like, I love the character, but when I see stuff like this, I don't want to say favoritism or whatever, but like, you're making her seem invincible. In a show where you've shown no one's almost invincible. Like, imagine like in the whole Clone Wars season and Rebels, the only person to bring Vader to a knee, maybe in the whole of Star Wars even, is Ahsoka. Like, come on.
Not like to me, that would make sense, right? Bruv, yeah, you got no. It makes it. No, I'm not because you got to think about it, yeah. The amount of times we've sparred, yeah, bruv. No. It's a real thing, bruv. Like the amount of times bruv, because then I know you better than a lot of people do.
No,
do you know what I'm saying?
Firstly, she ain't seen man in 20 years, and listen, the only reason I allow it is because only reason I allow it. The one saving grace is that it was a sneak attack. Right. That his back is turned. And she sprints at man. That's the only reason I allow it. But bro, come on, no man.
By the way, this particular bit is in Rebels.
Is in the Rebels episode that we was talking about earlier. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get hung up in it. But Ahsoka has reached OP level.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I don't like it.
And the only thing again this is because this is the way Star Wars is ran. I need to see what she's been doing. The time she left the temple,
because she hasn't had lightsabers. Bro.
Because
she hasn't had lightsabers.
I know, because Anakin just gave them to her.
Yeah, but she's looking super. She's looking like she's been had them, but she's just practicing with sticks like Ray.
I want to know, like, where you getting that from?
She's practicing with her staff like Ray, bro.
Bruv. Again, I need to see that. I need to see because I'm watching. I'm like, this is lit, but where did she get this from? Yeah. That's my only question.
It is,
and I'm not even mad. I'm not 100% mad because the scene was mad.
And this is the thing, bro. It's good. It's good. Like the presentation of it and everything is amazing. But at the same time, it begs like it leads to more questions.
Yeah, you don't ask questions.
So for me, like that was probably one of the most things I found annoying. One of the other things, maybe there's two other things. One's not so mad is that. I feel like there's a scene in this with Darth Maul that is sick. It is sick when he's in a corridor and he's going down. He chops off two clones' heads, chops off another one's arm. Boom, boom, boom. I love that scene, but it reminds me so much of Vader in Rogue One. Like the lightsaber comes on and he comes down and just trashes the stormtroopers. He even does the same thing Vader does, where he throws one up to the ceiling. That reminded me of that so much that I didn't like it. But then also, I feel like that scene is, everyone who loves Darth Maul from last episode where he got beat by Ahsoka. This is for you. Yeah, this is for you. This is look, Maul fans. There you go. I felt like it was too just given to us. Like,
right, okay.
Maul with no lightsabers going ham against clone troopers. Like, I don't doubt Maul could do that, but I feel like that is definitely just coming off the back of him taking an L. Him taking out his frustration on some clones.
Right.
It's not I didn't like it. I love the scene. The scene is sick. Do you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, I felt away. Like
the only way, the only joy I really took from that was that when was the last time I saw limbs in Star Wars? Like,
I don't know.
it's been a minute. Like, think about even in episodes. When was the last time?
No, they don't do that no more. They don't do that no more. Since Disney don't chop off hands and feet.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm being serious. They
But
don't.
they did it here.
That's Filoni. Filoni lives by his own rules, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Filoni lives by his own rules.
Heads.
No. Heads, arms. There was no legs, but heads and arms.
There's
There
heads.
was two heads.
Two heads.
There was two heads, one arm, and there was one stormtrooper whose torso was. And the thing is, they're sick because they didn't drop the legs.
Yeah.
They didn't drop the legs, but he was definitely cut in half.
He was definitely cut.
He was
bro.
cut in half. He was
Come
cut in
on,
half for sure.
Because the thing went into
The thing
to
behind
the
him.
wall. So
yeah.
what made you think it's not going to go into his body? Like,
No, he was done. He was finished. So that
So-
was sick.
to me, I was like, yo, thank you. Because I haven't seen this in Star Wars in a minute.
We
You know what I'm saying? And obviously it was more, so I was like, that was like extra bonus for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
My last negative, sorry, my last
Oh,
negative.
you had
my last,
another one?
Yeah, my last negative was when Order 66 happened, Captain Rex's hesitation in shooting Ahsoka. Like, I didn't like it because that implies that Captain Rex's relationship with Ahsoka is deeper than any other clone trooper commander's relationship with their Jedi, with you know what I'm saying, with their Jedi partner or whatever. And to think that this happens off the back of Ahsoka being away for a couple years. So it's like you're saying that a clone who's got a Jedi master who's been with her the whole time, gone with maybe deeper stuff than Ahsoka's with, didn't have that moment. I felt like
Do you know?
Rex, don't try and separate Rex from the rest. And it's much like the beef with
No,
her
you
and
can.
the
No, you can because here's what, because I was like, fam, what is going on here? And what happened was, I started to think, raw, I need to go back and watch the first, because remember, them man ranked up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I gotta go back and try to understand why you would freeze.
Bruv, ranking up has got nothing to do with
because-
the chip in his mind and his emotional state, bro.
because they spent, remember that was the group that ranked up with them. Do you know what I'm saying? They was just a nobodies.
No, I hear
and they won the
that.
missions with them.
Bruv, I
So it's
hear
almost
that,
like
but-
they grew up together.
No, yeah, bro, you are right, fam. But remember, we're watching it from the specific perspective of just this unit, bro.
Right.
There's hundreds of clone units, bro.
That was with
and
yeah.
are we saying that all of their commanders froze up and didn't shoot, bro? You've shown us Order 66 happen in 3. There's bare clones with bare their Jedi masters. There's no hesitation. We shoot. Now, obviously, they had to deliver the line where she has to find out about fives. And all I think should have happened is as he's shooting, he's saying the exact same thing, but there's no hesitation. Like that's his. Like,
So that's
he can have a.
So his body's doing.
His body's
he has no
doing what he,
control.
but his mouth is saying,
He's saying-
"Fine fives, fine." Like, bruv, like
Gotcha.
you've got to deliver. You're making bruv.
No.
You're alienating my feelings towards Rex when you're making decisions that don't make sense.
Right.
The clones, they can't fight Order 66. That was their purpose and birth. Like, he's got to shoot off sight. If his mouth is saying something else because he doesn't want to do it, I'm cool with that, bro. I'm cool with that. But like that 1 second hesitation, we've not seen that from no troopers. But Captain Rex is the one.
He's the one. To do it.
I don't like that, man. Don't separate him. They're brothers. They're the same. He's got to have the same thing, bro. He's got to shoot. He's got to shoot.
That's one I didn't understand.
He's got to shoot.
I didn't understand that. So, but obviously the way you just put it right now, obviously that'd be freaking glorious, man.
Bro, that would have been sick. It would have been sick, and it's like the scene is still super emotional and stuff. But I just feel like what it does to the character is mad. Yeah, Ahsoka's relationship with Captain Rex is a deep relationship, and it continues after Order 66 and her being the one that kind of frees his mind. I really like that, and the way she freed his mind, I love that. Like doing a throwback to Rogue One and one with the Force is one with me, and then tapping like even Rex tapping into it like.
I was like, yo,
fam,
what
that was
is
flames.
going on?
That was flames.
here?
That was flames. That was flames.
What is going on?
That was flames.
When that came from, I said,
It was flames. It was
It's-
flames.
I'm going through all these emotions because I'm like, I don't remember any of you men saying this.
No.
So it's like, where did you get this from? What? Real what? Like, I start questioning myself. Like, is that where it came from initially?
But the thing is, yeah, it could be, but at the same time, where we don't know where she's been, what she's been doing, bruv. Maybe she was like, I'm not gonna follow the Jedi teaching anymore. I'm gonna go and research something else.
Right.
Maybe she's been reading the
Stuff that we
Force of the
don't-
Wills
But
and
this
all
is,
of that other
but
stuff,
this is what I'm
bruv.
saying. Like, I need to know
Yeah.
where she's been.
Yes.
Because
yes.
you're doing all this stuff, bruv. I've even forget about the lightsabers. We know you're athletic, yeah. But since when you start moving like this, I want to know. I want to know since when you've been paying attention to stuff like this. Like while you're getting busy with the lightsaber, and you notice the escape route. I need to see. I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know. And this is why I'm not sure. I'm asking more questions instead of just like being in my feelings about this is not you and this, because there is a span of time that we don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But that was crazy. I loved when they're on the bridge as well, and she asks about the layup on this whole episode was mad. Because they're talking about, have you got news about Anakin? Yo, the last time I was just in a meeting with them, man. He just left. Then he left to go and do something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and because of the knowledge we have for episode 3, it's like you're put in the sequence.
You know where he's going.
Yeah,
you know what meeting he's in, and you know where he's going, and you know what he's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? And then she's getting the Force backlash of it. Like,
Listen.
the universe is turning on her. Well, the universe is getting turned upside, and she's just feeling like debris.
Bruv, she's
like
just getting
debris,
slapped up
just
to a bit,
debris
bruv, like-
just flying by her. Like, my mind. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's that stuff there. Sick.
That one thing I didn't feel they touched on, especially when that's happening, is why you never went back to what Mo was saying. You cut the scenes between her and Mo when that's going on. But why are you not like showing that she's like, oh crap, I messed up? Because that's a big deal.
See, but the thing is, I know that happened, but I feel like in the next episode, one thing, Dave Filoni, you're sick, bruv, because this brother is making Ahsoka even more the reason, like, basically, what Dave Filoni is saying is, it's Ahsoka's fault. Like, all of this, like, Anakin's turn is a big part on Ahsoka. That's a lot of what he's saying to me. But the thing is, it's like, I think that's going to just come to light in the next episode. In the next episode, I think that the guilt on her is going to come to light, and that is going to be playing into why in Rebels, the episodes we watched, Twilight of the Apprentice, why the line, I'm not leaving you this time, is important. Because the guilt that she's been carrying around for, 16,
Also,
17
off
years.
the back of that, by then, her lightsaber's white.
Yeah, so...
Is this a transition when she goes off the back of that where a lightsaber's blue and she goes through this trauma and stuff, and because
bleeds the thing.
Yeah, because the lightsaber changes according to the way the Force is changed in you as well.
Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope that she, in the next episode, really makes the decision, which is crazy because in Twilight of the Apprentice, like, man kind of calls her a Jedi. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, Maul calls her a part-timer, but I would like her to, like, really just purge herself of the Jedi ways and just go and just say, listen, I'm something else now. I believe I'm something else. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's interesting, man. I mean, other things that I thought were sick in this episode is that these man with the hint to the Jedi and Mandalorian war, they've got the Force user prison that they put Maul in. Bro, Filoni, you are a mad man. He's a mad man.
It's crazy because you see it and then you kind of like, what is that like? Because first of all, is that some sort of like a carbonized thing?
Yeah.
But it's not.
The thing is, it's so much deeper than that because it's like a mix of the carbonite thing, but a mix of a Hannibal Lecter cage. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, raw. And the way the thing what I thought was sick is because, like, I don't want to say like it had a racist vibe to it, yeah. But the way Ahsoka reacts to it is like, yo, that's a bit barbaric for you lot to have him in. And then she's like, it's the last one.
The last one.
It's the last one from back in the day, from when from the Mandalorians was fighting the Jedi in the the Mandalorian Jedi
And
War.
that's what's sick about it. It's not just because you have it there. It's like you peppering in
That
that
it's the last.
specific line, like where this came from.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like my sister had is the last thing. So that's history right there.
Bro, but the thing is, I've got a sneaky that is coming back. Like, bro, that thing's just on the ship. Like,
Imagine that's what Maul used to escape.
fam, it might be. It might be that the thing. It's just mad that they peppered that in there. So nicely, and that whole scene, because I told you I was talking about there's like a 2-minute scene of no dialogue. I love it when Maul is trapped in that thing, and they just cut to like his perspective. You just see he's breathing, and then it does this thing where it comes out and it just flows through the ship, and that leads up to her getting hit by the force thing, man. Like, bro, the production, all of that sound.
That
It's too sick for me. It's too sick for me.
I had to rewind that particular part when she's getting hit with it, because it was just that.
Unlimited
I
power.
said, "Ah, you man put this in here,"
Fam,
and then you hear Anakin. What have I
I
done?
need him alive. Bro,
Bruv. That
it's
is-
mad. The thing is, please, look,
Stress.
look, Filoni, I don't know how deep we're going,
You know,
but if in the next episode you man put, Anakin, you was my brother. Like,
oh my days.
Anakin's must be getting chopped up concurrently with the next episode, bro.
True.
Fam,
Like it's
I hate you.
that's bad. That's bad.
Bro,
That's
if
bad.
that's in the
That's
next
bad.
episode, I am losing it.
Bruv,
I am losing it. Fam,
It's so bad, yeah, that Order 66 was trending, fam.
fam.
Yo, only Dave Filoni to put something like this,
Fam,
bro.
no, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's mad, but yeah, man.
This episode was sick, man. It was a lit episode.
It was such a movie to watch, and I just wished it was longer.
Bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? I thought because this was just a normal time, and I always thought that it was just like, yo, this is the penultimate. Like, why? Because you would have been nice to see Ahsoka and Maul get in that, but at the same time also seeing elsewhere, like what is happening elsewhere while that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Because we never got, because in the movies we only got, what was it, Yoda that felt it, and the next thing you know, it's just everybody's getting shot down. You know what I'm saying? So I would have loved to see, where is that? Yo, you know what would have been sick? To see, I know they've done it in the comic books, to see Kanan.
See. What I was gonna say was I wanted to see more clone trooper reactions. Do you know what I'm saying? Like seeing more of the snap into the Bad Batch, snap into clones we have known.
That would have been good to see, like, if the Bad Batch had a reaction to
The
it.
thing is, me personally, I don't think the Bad Batch executed Order 66. And I just feel like because they're the Bad Batch, they were already defective. So obviously the inhibit chips don't work. But who knows? Like, I feel like the Bad Batch, much like the other 4 episodes, is going to come back somewhere else. But man, like, bro, I just think this was mad. Like,
I really love this episode, but I also felt like there was much left to desire, because I wanted to see, like, it's just going back to this whole thing of seeing what's happening in the universe. And obviously with the Bad Batch, it's like, yo, did you interfere in any of those? Imagine like they're turning on the master and like, yo, what are you man doing?
Yeah.
Oh, there's something wrong with them, and then they have to kill him.
See, but then the second part of the order is that, yo, if you're not killing Jedi, we're against you. So let's say the Bad Batch didn't run with the order,
They get that message.
Them man are on treason as well. So they would have to cut too.
They have to bust
So
case.
it's so interesting because obviously you know that in Rebels, Wolf, Rex, there's a whole gang of man who fight off the inhibitor chip.
How?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would have liked to see. Like, where did this small gang up, like, because it can't just be these 5. Right. And we've seen other clones go defective, leave the army, do all of this, bro. So I would just like to see. It's called Clone Wars. So even though like obviously we're trying to focus on this one specific time, I would have liked to see the bellowing effect on other clones. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like who's like chip is like one thing that came to my mind as well. Like, is anyone's chip being fried when that happens? Like, because it's the chip is not perfect. We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it with fives. Goes off early. Do you know what I'm saying? What if one doesn't go off?
Bruv.
Like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you not on this thing with it? Like, imagine same thing with Finn. You see when everybody shoots, Finn didn't shoot. Yo,
You're
your
getting
gun-
too spicy.
yo,
You're getting too spicy.
Your gun is cold.
You're getting too
Why
spicy.
is your gun cold?
You're getting too spicy.
Oh, you're against the thing. Boom.
You're getting too spicy. You're
Bruv,
getting too spicy. You're getting too
Because
spicy.
like it's this is what I'm saying. Like, it's the after Order 66 is triggered, bruv. We should have gone into the ripple effects of what is happening everywhere with these lot. Who executed? Who didn't execute? Who got away? Who sided with who? Like, that's what I wanted to see on that, and it just finished, and I was like, oh. Bro, I guess the last, but it needs to be at like 2 hours, bro.
Bro, this is you took the words out of my mouth, bro. I need the next episode. It's got, please just give us 40 minutes at least. Just give us a big double episode of Filoni. I know you, bro. Just do the movie, bro. Just do an hour and 20, and we're good. End this series off with a Clone Wars movie, and like obviously the thing's already done, and it might only be a 20. I need the movie. That's all I need, innit? Especially with this thing only being 12 episodes. Do you know what I'm saying? I need this to end out just in a mad way, fam. And I just need that I hate you soundbite in there. I hate you. But it's really Obi-Wan that gets me. Anakin, you are my brother.
Bro, that line till this day.
Bro, when I watch that scene, I get tingles every time. Every time, fam. Every time it's mud.
That's crazy. Look, guys, I'm just trying to load up the comments for the next segment.
No. You man have please dive into the super. I just need to.
Listen,
I need
to find out like your thoughts right now, live
on the
live.
review. I need
Live.
to know what you guys are thinking.
It's gotta
Innit? Do
be
you know what I'm
live.
saying?
Because it's what kind of emotions did it trigger for you lot? Like, is there any other things that you wanted from it that you didn't get? Like, what did we miss here? What didn't we get? Because me personally, I wanted more. So how was it for you guys? You get me?